welcome to ASMR. Today is a very special video for a very special human in my life. And this is a requested subject matter for them. So, if they're listening, I want them to know that I love them very much. And I hope that they, and yourself, listeners, enjoy. What are you doing still awake? It's very late, if you hadn't noticed. And, well, I can't do my thing if you're still awake. I am a sleep paralysis demon, not an awake paralysis demon, you know? That's my attempt at humor, by the way. You could at least throw me a pity laugh. Hey, look. I know you've been having a rough time lately. I'm not stupid, and I can see you every night. Even if I don't act scary or give you nightmares, I'm not a total monster, you know. So what about this? You get some sleep, and I promise I won't do anything scary tonight. You seem like you could use a break for a little while. Just give me a chance. I know you don't like me, and that's totally fine. I absolutely get it. But in my defense, we don't get to pick who we are in life, do we? I didn't choose to be a sleep paralysis demon any more than you chose to be human, you know? But I know I haven't been helping lately, and I don't want to pretend that it's okay. It's just because it's my job. I feel really bad about the way that I have treated you lately. Because it looks like you're struggling a bit at the moment. So tonight, I'll help you out. I'll keep you safe from anyone else trying to give you nightmares or any monsters under your bed. You'll get a chance to rest and recharge. Do you mind if I sit on the end of your bed? I'm really late. You won't even notice me. You never normally do anyway, unless, you know, nightmares and stuff. Sorry about that again, by the way. But if you don't mind me sitting here, then I can be comfortable too. Your bed is really soft. It must be even better for you, all tucked up with a pillow. I want you to know, by the way, you're doing really well, even though you're having a hard time. I know it sometimes doesn't feel like you are, but you are. Every day that you get up out of bed and make it through the day, you're succeeding. Even if you don't manage to do everything that you think you should have. Some days are just hard, and it's okay if all you did was cope. And hey, you know what? This isn't going to be forever. You'll be happy again, one day. It's not your fault that you're struggling, and that you have every right to feel scared and upset. Just because you see other people and they're apparently doing better than you, it doesn't mean everything. You only see the highlight reel of their lives, and guess what? That's them. You're you. I know I'm not the only one who thinks you're a really great person. The unknowable, hideous thing that lurks in the corners and awaits inevitable doom thinks you're pretty great, likes your jokes, and the way you carry yourself. Oh, I'm getting the impression you've never noticed Thu before. Yes, we call him Thu. His full name is a bit long for everyday use. Well, he looks a bit creepy, if you ever notice him, but he's a nice guy. Harmless, really, just creepy looking. Cats and dogs stare at him a lot. You know when they do that thing, where they stare at a corner and go all weird? That's Thu. It's a shame because he loves animals. Anyway, just we have faith in you. I know you're having trouble having faith in yourself. I know you're going through this rough patch. I wish we could do more to help you out, because you mean a lot to us. Me and Thu. Having a human around gives us a bit of company, and I'm really glad you're our human. I have some friends, and their humans are just nothing. Really bland. You're definitely my favorite human I've ever been a sleep paralysis demon for. And the reason you feel this way, I'm not going to pry because it's none of my business. But keep in mind, it doesn't define you. Mental illness, physical illness, grief, all of those things, they don't define you as a person. You are so much more than a diagnosis or an event that's happened to you. You are so much more than you can ever imagine. I've known you long enough now to be sure of that. I've seen what you can do when you're in the right headspace for it. Settle in and let sleep be a relief. You don't need to use this time to replay all of the things you feel you should or shouldn't have done. We can only make the best choice with what we have available at the time and the information that we're given. Nobody deliberately sets out to make bad choices. Sometimes there's not even a choice available. You just have to play the cards with which you're dealt and hope that everything turns out okay. We've all been there. I know it sucks. Plus, you expect too much from yourself sometimes. You wouldn't expect anybody else in your position to be perfect, so why do you have to be? I mean, imagine if we swapped places. You wouldn't treat me as harshly as you treat yourself. You definitely wouldn't say the things you say to yourself to someone else. Sometimes, if you're treating yourself too harshly, it can help to pretend that you're dealing with someone you love. Think about what you would say or do for a friend, and do that for yourself. I mean, think about how you'd feel if someone spoke about a loved one the way you talk about yourself. I don't know. Maybe give it a try and see if it helps. Because you're my loved one, you know? I wouldn't be anywhere without you. I want to see you happy again. You deserve to be happy. You really do. And that's not putting pressure on you. If it takes 100 years, it takes 100 years. I know that the chances of you living to that are slim compared to myself, but things don't have to change all at once. It can start small. Don't beat yourself up for sleeping in. Congratulate yourself for getting up. Don't worry too much about the things you didn't get done. Be proud of the things that you did. Because I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. It's getting late. Get some sleep. I'll stay here and keep an eye out for you. It's going to be okay. I promise. Good night, my nerds. Good night, my friends. And I will see you in the next video. Sweet dreams.